What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on with you guys? You rocking out the one and only phillydom out here in Queens, New York, and I'm keeping you guys updated what's going on with the migrant crisis, not only in New York now, but in Chicago as well. So I'm just waiting for you guys to get on the live. Let's talk, man. If you're watching, hit the like button, talk to me, let me know what's going on. I'm coming to you live in the direct. Let me tell you where I'm coming to you live and direct from this place right here. This is where I'm coming to you live and direct. And Astoria, Queens, right here. This is where I'm coming to you live and direct. Dig NY, man. It's a cafe. You definitely want to come here. Got that Starbucks feel, cool vibes, cool place. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're watching that in the world. I see you. Trying to create it. What's going on there? What's going on, Chronic Creator, man? We got some good news for you today. I don't know if it's good news, but it's new news. Or say good morning, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Wow. They cold in Chicago and Denver. Yes, indeed, man. They got the migrants. I mean, some of them are staying in hotels, the migrants in Chicago. The Chicago situation is some of the migrants, they're definitely staying in hotels and different places like that. But they're staying in front of police stations and tents outside. But some are in hotels, but some are in tents. And this is their first taste of winter because it actually snowed a little bit. It's not no big snowstorm, from what I can see from watching the videos and different things. It's not a big snowstorm. I'm calling my friend up there to give me some information as well. Um, it's snowing up there in Chicago. Like it was a light snow, but it's cold. It's getting cold, and they're staying in tents in front of police stations. If you look at my thumbnail, that's from the north side of Chicago, and it's the 18th District Precinct Police Station. That's what the thumbnail is from. Chicago gets cold winters, man. They're right there on the Great Lakes, man. And a lot of the migrants are coming, up here with flip flops and tank tops and shorts because, they from warm climates, places like, I said Argentina, places like Venezuela and the Caribbean and Africa. The places are warm and everything, so the vibe is different for them. So they're getting adjusted, man. It's a rough situation for them, but they are coping with it. They surviving. They doing whatever they have to do to make it. And also Chicago is looking out for them. Chicago is from like 8 in the morning, I think, to 8 p.m. at night. They have heated buses, so the migrants that live in the tents, they can go inside the bus and keep warm. Heated buses for them, so they can keep warm, so they won't, because being out there in the tents is no joke, man. It's no joke. So that's what's going on in Chicago, man. Man, it's rough. It's rough. This migrant situation is rough. It's rough. It's rough. The Chronic creator said, "I seen the snow in Chicago." Yes, indeed. Uh, they cold in Chicago and Denver. Okay, okay. And that's none said that. Anonymous, man, watch what you say, man. Let's keep it respectful here. Once again, guys, hit the like button, share my videos, and like I said, I'm coming to you from Dig NY, which is a cafe similar to like a Starbucks, but it's but a little better than Starbucks. They got alcohol here too that you can drink as well. Um, they're in Astoria, Queens. Big King said, "Good morning, good morning, Big King. What's going on with you?" None said the buses are from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Oh, 8 p.m. at night to 8 a.m. Thank you, None. I thought they said 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, so when it's hot overnight, when it's cold overnight, they have a place to go. Thanks for correcting me, None. I thought it was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, that makes sense when it's the coldest. So if it gets too cold for them to sleep in their tent, they can sleep on the buses. So Chicago is helping out, man. They going out their way to the U.S. to help these migrants, man. They better do their best here in the U.S., man, because they doing stuff for them that they don't even do for their own homeless people. There ain't no way homeless people can have a meeting or rally point for them to get on a bus at night and sleep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 990 said, "I live 10 minutes from a Floyd Bennett Field. This is such an awful political move." Yeah, man, but people keep condemning the mayor. They keep condemning the condemning the what is it, the governor of New York, man. What solutions do you guys have? I mean, it's easy to point out and poke holes in everybody's situation, but what do you think needs to be done that can help them? You know what I mean? And people always give this the dumb answer. I call it a dumb answer. Send them all back. All of them not gonna get deported back. Like it or not, it's gonna be some migrants calling the United States of America home, probably for the rest of their life. Like it or not, and it's gonna be more of them calling the United States their home than getting deported. I promise you that. Some will get deported. This is a strategic move. There's no reason these many migrants are coming in out of the blue, man. This is by design. It looks like it's by design. So what should we do? What should we do? You know what I mean? What should we do? What should we do? Charity said, "Good morning, bro. What? What until it gets cold? Wait till it gets cold in New York. In fact, uh, Jersey's already. JS is already. I don't know if he's saying Jersey or something, but saying it's already here." And I said, "Okay, didn't mean to be disrespectful." No, no, you ain't disrespectful, man. Man, they not disrespectful, man. Don't need to apologize. Mode Mod said, "Do they have programs that would pay Americans to take a migrant or two in their home?" They need to have programs like that because at the end of the day, every migrant is not a rapist. Every migrant is not a killer. Every migrant is not a bad person. I wish they would come up with some programs or something like that for them to do that. That would be a good option. You know what I mean? I got to talk a little loud because I'm here working. I'm not here working, but I am working because I'm talking to you guys. YouTube is my full-time job, but I'm here in the cafe and I'm right here at the bar.
Pico de Gallo.
Miles said, "Greetings from Houston, Texas, my brother." Shout out to Houston, Texas in the building, man. Also share my videos, give my videos a like. I greatly appreciate it. None said supports our border. Europe has the same problem. Guess we need to support our borders because we having the same problem.
I don't know. This is spinach.
Kathy said, "Locked and loaded here, not taking my U.S. rights. 6 generations here." I hear you, Kathy. I hear you, Kathy. AA said, "Good morning, good morning." None said, "Agreed, Kathy." Yeah, so that's what's going on, man. They have some people, as far as New York news, let's talk about New York a little bit and we'll go back to Chicago. New York, and thank you, Nunn, for cleaning that up, man. He said from 8 p.m. to 8 in the morning, which makes more sense because the wintertime, the night is colder than the day. But as far as the New York news, yeah, everybody's talking about the Floyd Bennett Field. They're trying to use that as a migrant shelter. Everything is ready to go. Some lawmakers, government officials in New York City don't want that to happen. They think it's a disaster waiting to happen because it's such a remote place and it gets flooded sometime there, and it's just a whole bunch of different scenarios that they were talking about why it wouldn't be a good place. But they have to take a chance with it. You know what I mean? All they have to do is beef up the security. I think it would be cheaper for them to get some security guards there to secure the place than for them to keep putting people in $300 and $400 hotels because that's costing a lot more money. They say in New York City alone that it's costing around $400 a day to house a migrant family. So it would be a lot cheaper if they were in the tent city. So I think they just have to beef it up with security. Put police officers there if they have to. Have a patrol like 2 or 3 police officers, 4 police or 5 on site. I don't know, whatever they have to do. Have the National Guard, have the military guard the facility. There's ways around this. Have the military. They already have them in the hotels. Bring them there to guard the facilities. They got to do something, man. They have to do something. They have to make a change because this situation is definitely out of hand. Cash Cow said, "I'm coming in hot from Ivory Coast in the building." Shout out to Africa, man. I'll be out there sooner than you guys think, man. I'm definitely going to make my way to Africa soon. Russell said, "Whoa, and more on the way." Yes, indeed. What is it? Singing, playing drums, excited. They don't know they are going to be living on the streets in the cold. Yeah, Russell, they're going to find out, man. But they're not going to do that. The U.S. would never embarrass himself like that They would try to, even if they did one a couple nights, they would definitely try to put them in some facilities. But yeah, I think they do need to work out some kind of program that citizens, they should pay the citizens, because then you will recoup your tax dollar back, pay citizens and have migrants stay with them, like a migrant family or something like that, to stay in one of their rooms or something. That will work out too as well. As long as they're the right people and they're not crazy. But in the US everything is taboo. We everything is dangerous. And I don't blame them, man. We have these mass shootings and stuff that just happen and stuff. So that's always something, it's always that fear factor, not to trust people you don't know. And I can understand a lot of them may get vetted and stuff like that. So it makes sense. ACB said freezing and freezing in Chicago, Paul. I mean, Pittsburgh. Yes, indeed. I already know, man. So I know Chicago freezing. The real deal said Philly down 100% always, man. I try to keep it real with you. Um, Chris said it's not out of hand. It's working just fine. I hear you, Chris Smith. He said it's not out of hand. It's just working just fine. Once again, guys, make sure you get a video like. And the migrants in Chicago. Let's go back to Chicago. The migrants in Chicago get their first taste of winter. Snow, and they're sleeping outside. Not all of them, but they have like some tents set up outside of the 18th District Police Station in Chicago, which is in the north side. And people in the community that help them, they always show about the protests and stuff. But they said people were bringing like sweaters and jackets and stuff to help them. Also at night, from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Thanks none for the help, that they're going to have heated buses that the migrants can go on, so they don't have to deal with that hot cold weather. AA said, I haven't really seen any migrants uptown, maybe some around the South Bronx. Okay. I definitely see migrants all over Queens, though. Yeah. AA say all over Queens, man, right here where I'm at. Once I walk out, only reason I record this morning, because the only reason I record this morning is because it was raining a little bit. But once this rain surpasses, which I think it did, I'll definitely go outside and I'll start recording for you guys and let you see what's going on out here. Maybe in the Queens area, Long Island City, Queens area. They have a lot of migrant places there. If anybody know about the projects, what's the name of the projects, man? Queensbridge housing projects right there in that area. It's a lot of migrants in that area. A lot of migrants. Queens has the most concentration of migrants in all of New York. They have more migrants here in Queens, New York than any other borough. 100%. And I just happen to live right down the street from where all this is happening. And I'm a content creator. So it all worked out for me, man. It was destiny for me to document this, because everything fit together like glue. Kathy said, where is my scooter? I don't know, man. You have to be a migrant to get a scooter, man. They probably ain't got no more scooters to give out in New York, man. The way they people buying scooters like they $5. There's scooters everywhere. I could walk right up the street, walk around the corner, go like 6 blocks, and it's like a row of scooters. Like everybody has scooters. Navy SEALs said, so Chicago has a out of state staff company for the migrants. Does NYC use in state or out of state out to staff and help the migrants? The people that I've been meeting at the shelters that talk to me and stuff, obviously they're all in state. They're not using out of state people. I met, they've said they were New Yorkers. The workers, employees told me they were from New York. So hopefully that answers your question. Now, obviously they have the military there too. Obviously all the military soldiers are not from New York City or New York State. You're in the military, you from wherever you stationed is where you're at. So they have a lot of military. So I guess they out of state. A lot of them are not from New York City or New York State. But as far as like the employees, as far as the security guards, as far as the staff, they're from New York, from what I was told. The ones I talked to. I ain't been everywhere. I've been to like 20 different facilities, and that's been consistent. But I mean, it's over 200 facilities in the New York City area. So that's like an open-ended question. But if I had to, guesstimate, they're all local. Trish says greetings from okay, Waterford, Ireland. Shout out to you, Trish. Thank you for watching again, Trish, out there in Ireland. What do you think of the situation? You know, like I said before, I always ask you this. You was on the live yesterday and the day before. They're from they're from how can I say it? You guys are from I mean you're from Ireland, so you're from another country. What do you think of the situation and how is that has it affected your country? The immigration situation? Let us know. Cash Cow said Minneapolis is known for recruiting people to come here. Well, maybe they need to recruit some migrants to come there. Once again, everybody hit the like button, share the video. River said, Philly Dom, good morning. Enjoy your videos. You're so kind. Thank you, River. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best just to get the content for you and let you guys know what's going on. But right now in Chicago, they have experienced their first. The migrants experienced their first taste of winter because it's snowing and it's cold out there. But some of them are staying in hotels, and some of them are staying in different shelter places up there, and some of them are staying in tents in front of the police station so they can keep safe. Philly, okay, Navy SEAL said the next mayor and president elections are going to be wild. Yeah, man, because they're going to throw all this at the Democrats. But I feel, man, for this situation to get under control, we have to work together. The Democrats and the Republicans have to work together like a bipartisan. Was it bipartisan? They have to work together, man. But a lot of people saying they going red, man. That's what they saying. I'm not, trying to, make people Republicans or make people Democrats. But a lot of people saying they're going red. They're saying they're going red. That's what they're saying. Uh, Kathy said, "Thank you for sharing this information. I'll share all the information I have, no matter how much, how little, how large, no matter what it is. I will share the information with you." Rivers said this year is going to be the worst winter in years. Hopefully, Rivers is not. Hopefully, you're not right about that, but it is. It's going to affect a lot of people, and there's going to be some drastic situations if they don't get it under control. I don't know why my glasses are reflecting, but oh wow. The Chronic Creator said if they had a migrant program, it would help with rent. Well, they need to have some kind of migrant program. They should have put migrants in some, try a couple of them in apartments and stuff like that, and see how that worked. Nunn said Denver is now releasing migrant families into the streets. Saw that this morning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They're going to have to figure something out, man, in them cities. But I'm sure some place they can go back to. Rivers said the chronic creator, the billion spent after telling us we are broke. Yeah, because right now in New York, the governor of New York said, the governor of New York said that they creeping up on $2 billion in debt. Not $2 million, $2 billion in debt right now. $2 billion in debt right now. So it's a crazy, crazy, crazy madness going on in New York City. I still got to do more research and understand what's going on in Chicago a lot more. Also with Chicago, they got some kind of rent program that they're going to give the migrants, or they're giving the migrants like 9K a month. Anybody in the live know what I'm talking about? What's going on with Chicago and the migrants and the 9,000 a month? Somebody check on it real quick so we can get like a real understanding. But it's for rent. We do know that 9,000 a month for like 6 months or something. Trish said it's a worldwide problem. Family, yeah. So this says yeah, it's a lot. I see what you're saying. It's a big problem. Also, the homeless problem in Ireland is very real. Dom, keep up the great work. Okay, I didn't even know they had a big homeless situation in Ireland. I just assumed them places, man, was different. But wow. Navy SEAL say yes, 9,000 to help them. Yeah, 9,000 a month to help the migrants. So if they giving them 9,000 a month, why do they have migrants sleeping in tents outside in front of the 18th district police station in the north side of Chicago? Explain that one to me. I'm not understanding that. I'm sure some of them got the 9,000 too. Kathy said I got 900,000 for SSDI. Okay, Kathy. Wow, cool vibes. Help said so 1,500 a month for rent. Yes, and then the Chronic said they are getting that for 6 months. They get the 9,000 for 6 months. The Chronic said, "Wow." And then Navy SEAL said, "I'm in Milwaukee visiting family. I'm going to see what's okay. That's what's up, man. Check it out, Navy." Rivers said, "Per person, I believe every mayor and associate that is in on this is seeing more money than they have ever seen in their entire life going to their bank account. Unbelievable." Mrs. Nah, how you doing, Mrs. Nah? She said, "Good morning, all. Good morning to you all." The nun said they are giving them 9,000 to pay their rent for 6 months. Like 9,000 a month, or just one flat $9,000. Let's get this under control. They give them 9,000 just one time, or is it 9,000 for 6 months? More likely, it's probably 9,000 for 1 month. Let's clear that. Let's clear that up so we don't have no misunderstanding. So they're giving them 9,000 one time to pay for their rent for 6 months, which is fair to me. I mean, I don't want to say it's fair because American citizens don't get that type of that assistance or that type of help. That they just give you $9,000. Let me see. None said 9,000 to the landlord for 6 months. Y says 6,000 migrants walking to the border as we speak. Wow, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Then Beth said, "Good morning. You're my favorite here on your YouTube." Thank you, Beth. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know any. I don't know everything, but I try my best for what I know. But I do know this is a topic that affects everybody, and I'm gonna keep keep the nail on the hammer with this one. If you're watching, no matter where you're watching that, make sure you get a video like, share the video, support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom, keeping you updated on what's going on in New York, and I will keep you updated what's going on in Chicago as well because, and then I'll keep branching out to more and more cities because a lot of people keep asking me about what's going on in San Diego, and it's crazy, man. I have connections to all these places, man. The only place I don't really have a connection to is El Paso, Texas, but I've been there a couple times, but I don't have a connection. But I actually know people in San Diego. I actually know people in Chicago. I'm here in New York City. Uh, Charity says, "So you mean to help me? The U.S. got to take care of most of the entire world. This makes absolutely no sense." Yeah, Charity. Yes, it's kind of crazy how everything. But I said like this might be by design. Kathy said 900 a month, sir. Oh, okay, $900 a month. Okay, thank you, Kathy. Help said it's cold here in Chicago, and we got snow last night. Wow, wow. The charity said, "Tell me typo, my fault. Tell me typo, my fault." Then Mrs. Nye said, "This was all definitely done by design. If their deals were made long ago, these deals were made long ago." Once again, make sure you guys get a video like, share the video, support the YouTube channel. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here. Tracy said, "My daughter was evicted after 7 years of paying rent on time to put a migrant family government paid landlord triple her rent for a year. So people was it careful. There is renting. Be careful. I mean, I guess the type of renting. Be careful renting to them and evicting other Americans." So she's saying that her daughter got kicked out. Tracy Harrison said her daughter got kicked out of her place paying rent on time for 7 years because the landlord tripled the rent. And now a migrant family moved in and they're kicking out U.S. citizens. Tracy Harrison said, "Great show, homeless everywhere." Wow, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Sorry about your daughter getting kicked out, man. Sorry about that, Tracy Harrison. Miss Nas said, but they basically are taking solidified money and granted money. Okay. The charity said 41 degrees in NYC. It's a little chilly out here. A little nifty today. Mrs. Nas said, that's crazy. Steve said, I'm wondering if I can claim asylum in the U.S. as a Canadian coming from Canada. Lots of laugh. Steve, you're a funny person. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Once again, make sure you guys hit the like button, share the video, share the video, share the video, share my videos on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share it with your mom, share it with your enemy, share it with your friend, share it with your aunt, share it with your uncle, share it with people at your job that you don't like, share it with people at your job that you like, people at your church, at your mosque, wherever. Share the videos because that's what everybody I just named there U.S. citizens and they pay taxes here. So this affects them because now when they raise the taxes next year or in a couple months or whenever they want to sneak it in there on us, you remember that situations like this migrant situation stuff is going to be the reason why your taxes get raised. Because people are always complaining about their taxes. So this is another way to push the tax situation to another level. Miss Nye say, yep. So I'm just letting you guys know. Once again, hit the like button, share the video, support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom. But I had to give you guys a quick update today. So that's what's going on. So you know what's going on. So you won't be lost in the sauce or anything. Migrants in Chicago right now, in the north side of Chicago, are living in tents in front of a police station at the 18th district. And it's cold out there in Chicago right now, and it's snowing. And at night, they have buses for them. So they're tasting their first taste of a wintertime in United States, in Chicago, the migrants in Chicago. And right now, they're trying to block the facility from opening up in Brooklyn, Floyd Bennett Field. They're trying to block it from opening up. There's a New York treasure. It used to be an old World War II Navy station, as well as the first municipal airport in New York. So they're trying to block it because they're saying it's not safe and stuff. But I take another side to that. I think it's a lot cheaper to keep them there in the tents than to put them. And these tents are climate controlled tents, so they like air conditioned, a heater and stuff like that. And there's 7 of them, and they're saying it's not safe. All they got to do is put the military there, some security. They'll be all right. And they're saying that it can hold up to 2,000 people because this hotel situation has to stop because it's costing you and me so much money to house them. And like I said, New York alone, the governor said they're creeping at $2 billion in debt. $2 billion in debt. Insanity. $2 billion in debt. $2 billion in debt. Miss Nye said Chicago, whoa, they can freeze. Oh, Miss Nye don't do them like that. She said they got kids with them. So many people came up with their family and stuff. Miss Nye said Chicago, whoa, they can freeze. Yes, indeed. River said, my understanding from certain people right now is that they have destroyed the rooms in these 5-star hotels. I can ask, man. I got a good connect in like one or two of the hotels in New York City that are housing the migrants, and I could ask them. And if, I don't even want to tell you guys these hotels because if I tell you guys where these people are staying at, you will be heated because these are nice hotels. These is regular people in the U.S. can't afford these hotels sometimes. Regular 9 to 5 people, middle class or poor people can't afford these hotels sometimes. And they have migrants in there for like a month, 2 months. Like I could ask him at his facility that is nice, and it's a well-known chain hotel. That's why I don't want to say the name because it's a well-known chain hotel, and I promised them I would never say the name, but it's a well-known chain hotel. This is not like your rinky dinks. Like this is like if I told you for the next 2 months you can stay in these hotels, and it's a chain hotel with a name. And I say, oh, you can stay at the Marriott or the Hilton or Holiday Inn or Comfort Inn or Sheraton. It's like on that level, like on them type on that level. River said, "Awesome, Philly. Thank you. No problem. Like million status." River said, "Like million status." Once again, hit the like button. Share the videos, man. Share these videos. Share the videos. Share the videos. Share the videos. I'm getting ready to go out in a little bit in the New York area and see if I can, get some content for you guys. I see we got 98 people watching, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Miss Nas said, "No, I don't want them to freeze, but it's true if they don't get off the streets, especially in Chicago, because them Chicago winters don't play, man. I remember back in the day, I used to go up there, man, take care of some Walgreens business. I used to be a manager for Walgreens. I used to take care of some Walgreens business up there in Chicago. And I remember at one time I was trying to get a corporate job up in the corporate office up there in Deerfield, Illinois, and I used to go through there. Man, don't get me started on how cold it is up there in Chicago in the wintertime. Right there in them Great Lakes, man, ain't no joke." River said, "Miss Nye, you are absolutely correct." Once again, guys, hit the like button, share the video. We got 97 people watching, man. The struggle is real in Chicago. The struggle is real in New York. The struggle is real everywhere right now. But I ain't going to keep you guys too long today. I got some business to take care of. But I did have to let you know what's going on in Chicago. The migrants in Chicago got their first taste of a wintertime. And they're trying to block the facility. And what is it? What is it? Floyd Bennett. I always want to say Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Bennett Field. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Steve said, "I live across the street from a hotel that has been used as an asylum homeless shelter for 5 years, and it looks like a trap house now." Wow. Shout out to my boy Much T. Yep. It snowed here in Michigan too. It's about to get rough. Yes, indeed. It's about to get rough. So I'm gonna be coming up in a couple more hours to give you guys some more information. But I gotta go right now. Some stuff I gotta take care of. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'll keep updating you with more and more information. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Make sure you share my videos everywhere.